Psychic Bob. Woo! Hey, buddies, it is Sunday night. Who has Psychic Bob been getting through a long week? You know, Sunday is for me like my Friday night because Monday's my day off. So tonight I am just going to hang out with you guys, do some readings, and have some fun. I'm hanging here with Lamb Chop and talking to him and, just having a great old time tonight. I tell you, I have had such a wonderful weekend. Saturday I got up early and did psychic readings all morning. And then I taught psychic development class. Oh my gosh, we had such a wonderful time. We had real breakthroughs in our psychic class. That was wonderful. Then today I got up, I've been doing more readings. And then tonight's the show. And I took a little time this afternoon, worked on some astrology charts. I know some of you are waiting on charts, worked on that. I tell you, I just been in the flow of the spirit all weekend. And now it's Sunday night and I get to hang with my tubies. And where else was Psychic Bob be with Lamb Chop and his tubies? How are you doing tonight, Lamb Chop? You're doing good? Your breath does smell fresh. What do you got? What? Hold on. Lamb Chop, I didn't even see what he's got in his hand. Look at that. What? Let me see. Let me have that. Come on. What is that? You took that out of the bathroom. You took that out of my Gucci travel kit. He brought my toothpaste out, Colgate. I'm not being endorsed by Colgate, but this happens to be Colgate toothpaste. I was looking for that today. What are you doing with a tube of toothpaste? You've been tasting it and nibble. You're not supposed to eat toothpaste. It's toxic if you eat too much toothpaste. Y'all know what I'm talking about. If you eat toothpaste, it says on the back called poison control if you swallow too much. I never knew. That's funny. We brush our teeth with something that's poisonous, as poison control. But why what is the fascination with toothpaste? Oh, it's Billy Mayer from last night? Oh my gosh. If you don't know what he said Billy Mayer told him to honor fluoride. And so he's been chewing on toothpaste all day to get some fluoride. Billy Mayer told you to do that. Oh my gosh. Billy, are you here tonight? I don't know if Billy's here, but Billy last night got us all started on the word fluoride. Because I always say glorified. Well, Billy thought I said fluoride. He goes, what's that fluoride? I loved it. If you didn't see it, you have to see last night's show to really appreciate it. But Lamb Chop seems to have taken it seriously, and he's walking around with toothpaste all day. I want you to go put that back. That is not for you to eat, all right? I have to get me toothpaste. Go put it in my Gucci toiletries case, okay? That's where you're going to get. No, you cannot steal the Gucci toiletry case. All right, now just go. Oh my gosh. There, yeah, take it back to the restroom, to the bath. Thank you. Oh my goodness gracious. What am I going to do with Lamb Chop, huh? Well, guys, it is so good to be with you. I tell you, it is Sunday and Psychic Bob is in the spirit today. And I'm full of fluoride. I know Lamb Chop's full of fluoride. I got to show you some cool stuff. Check out my new astrology shirt. I don't know if you guys can see this. It's hard to see on camera, I think. But this is my new zodiac wheel shirt. And it's got the constellations of each of the zodiac signs. And it's got the sun and the moon. And it's got the glyphs for each zodiac sign. Isn't that fun? How do you like that? See if you guys can see that. It's a little hard to show up on camera, but it's done in gold, like gold foil on the shirt. And I'm wearing my astrology pendant today. This is a vintage 1970s zodiac pendant. It's done in bronze. It's Aquarius because I'm an Aquarius. There's the water bearer pouring the water. Isn't that cool? Can you see it? He's holding a jar, pouring it over his head. And then on the back side of the pendant, it's got the sun with the planets in their orbits around it. Isn't that cool? Because all the planets rotate around the. It's got the signs of the zodiac on the edges. Isn't that so much fun? Huh? How do you like that? I just thought that pendant looked cool with my shirt today. So what do you think? Am I Psychic Bob styling? Well, get ready because tomorrow we're going to have our astrology forecast and all of our horoscopes. Oh, somebody just donated. Baroness Callbobs, help that person and make sure that they understand. Hi, Amanda. Thank you so much for your donation. Listen, I'm not doing readings yet, so hold your money. I'll have to come back to you. All right. Baroness Callbobs, write down Amanda's name so I don't forget. thank you for your kind support, Amanda. I'll be doing readings in just a little while. I'm just so glad you guys are here. Thank you for being here. You guys are rocking it. And I thought you'd like my shirt. I hope you guys can see it. It's kind of faint. It's not as sharp as I wanted it to be, but I like it anyways. But I'm glad to be here with you. And how you like Psychic Bob in the color blue? You know, I always wear black, but lately I've been having this thing where I want to wear color. So I've been wearing yellow and blue. What do you think? You like Psychic Bob in the color blue? Any insights on that? Oh my gosh, you guys are great. I am just thrilled as a peach to have all of you here tonight. And we always have the best time. Listen, some important announcements. This Saturday, we are teaching a psychic development class. Hi, Amanda. Amanda says, oh my God, I figured out how to pay on YouTube. Woohoo. It's the little things, but how do you write a message on it? You're actually writing a message. We can see you. Oh, a message on the donation? I'm not sure. Maybe Baroness. Baroness, can you help Amanda out with that? Thank you, Amanda. Help Amanda know how to write a message so I can get her question. So, anyways, I'm just glad you're here. And listen, this Saturday, if you want to work on your psychic development, come join us. We're doing a wonderful class this week on trance channeling. Last few weeks, we've been working on how to open our channels. And this week, we're going to take it to a new place on trance channeling. So I hope you'll come and join us, you know. There's Stardust C. Stardust says, yes, Psychic Bob, it's nice to wear different colors t-shirt. Yay, unless she put some blue shirts up there. I love it. Thank you. You're great. Thank you, Stardust. Oh, thank you, Robin. Robin says, hit the thumbs up button, everyone. Thanks. Thank you, Robin. I always forget to tell that. Listen, guys, I got to tell you in all seriousness, YouTube has been hinting towards me that they're going to start doing reviews of channels. And if they don't feel a channel is performing, they may shut it down. Yeah, it's like we have to compete now for spaces on YouTube. I'm very nervous about this. I need all of your support. I need you to thumbs up every video when I post it and put comments after it posts, not just in the chat, but in the actual comments box at the end of the video after it's up on the screen. Go back and say stuff in it because those all count as kind of algorithm points that keep me in the ratings, that keep me up. So if I don't get more ratings, I may be one of the channels actually slated for closure. And that would be devastating. I've worked for 15 years at YouTube. And, you know, I see the trash that is coming on YouTube these days. Thank you, Spiritual Healing, for your kind donation. I'm going to do a question. Guys, hold your donations, please, just until I start doing readings, because I'm going to have to go back and remember everybody. So please wait. But thank you, Spiritual Healing. But I really need your help because I'm just going to be straight up with you. I am really disturbed at the direction that I see things going. I see these young people, no, I'm not trying to be ageist, but young people have no experience, half-witted, saying stupid things, and they're getting 1 million views, and YouTube is promoting them and saying they're the new stars. I was one of the early members when YouTube started. I was one of the first psychic stars of YouTube, along with a few others. And many of my colleagues have been forced out, and we've had our work destroyed, and YouTube has thrown us to the side. Though we were one of the early people, you know. For those of you who've been here a long time, you remember how YouTube used to be. It was really a community. It's much smaller. Everybody knew each other. You could talk to the famous YouTubers. You could do video responses back and forth. It's different today. And now there's a promotion of people that are, well, I don't know how to say it, less than talented and less than devoted. And those of us who work to build YouTube and build our followings over the years are being basically told, we don't really care about you. You're old time. Get out of here. It's ageism, really, discrimination. You're too old. We want the 18-year-olds. What? You're 50 plus? Get out of YouTube. But we were there in the early days. So I'm really concerned because a large part of my business is promoted through YouTube. And I may have to go to another platform. But your support means the world, you know. So thank you so much. Well, listen, guys, we're going to do some meditation to open the channel. And while we're still here, we're going to make hay while the sun shines. So you still got PsychicBob, at least for tonight. So I want everybody to get comfortable. We're going to do some meditation. We're going to just sit back and relax. And let's just start by closing our eyes. And as we close our eyes, I want you to follow your breathing, just gently in and out. Just take your hands off your keyboards for a moment. Just center yourselves. Just have a little silence. How often do we get silence in our day? As you sit in the silence, I want you to draw your attention down to the middle of the chest area. And inside of you, in the middle of the chest, you're going to see a little spark of white light. I want you to see that little pinpoint of light. See it become a little brighter and a little larger. Let that light expand and grow and let it form into a glowing cloud of light. It's like a cloud with a warm sun inside of it, bright and shining. Now, we're going to count from 3 down to 1, and we're going to take that cloud of light. We're going to expand it to fill our whole body from head to toe. Now, if you have trouble seeing and visualizing, just imagine what it's like to have warmth inside of your body. You know, you ever drank a warm cup of tea and felt the warmth? It's gentle warmth. This is not her painful warmth, it's gentle. All right, so watch that cloud or feel that warmth. Now let's count down now. 3, 2, keep your focus. 1, blink on. Woo! Woo-hoo! I'm feeling the fluoride. There we go. All right, let's jump back here. Let's see who was it, our early donors. I can't find their donations now. All right. Oops, hold on a second, guys. We're having some chat issues. All right. Amanda S. $4.99. Amanda, I'm sorry I didn't see your question, but let's see what Spirit has for you tonight, okay? You know, right now, Amanda, as I'm walking into your light here, I'm hearing Doris Stokes over here. And she says to tell you, she says, tell Amanda to let go of the fear. She says, talking to the spirit world is as easy as talking to your next door neighbor. And Doris said she wants to be your next door neighbor. So listen to her. Let her help you. She's going to guide you. I also hear the voice of White Eagle back here, and he's blessing you with his golden star. So be ready for blessings from Spirit. They're asking me to tell you that in the next 7 days, you're going to have a stronger sense of the spirit world speaking to you. And so be open to that. Let it guide you. Let it bless you. Thank you for being here, and blessings to you. Thank you so very much. All right, our next donor, Spiritual Healing Arts Channel, 149. Thank you, Spiritual Healing. Listen, Spiritual Healing Art Channel, I got to tell you, right now I'm walking into your light here, and I keep hearing the voice of somebody talking to me. He says he's an artist. He sees this from the 19... Oh, my God, I know who this is. Is he? Yes. Jackson Pollock. Have you heard of the artist Jackson Pollock? He's back here, and he said, I was part of the 1930s, and he said it was in the 50s I got known, but in the Depression years, he said, I worked for the Works Progress Administration. Jackson Pollock's here. He said that he's coming in to inspire you, to connect you to motion and to flow, and said as you flow in your art, so the spirit will move through you. And you're going to do a series of channeled paintings, and he's going to help you. If you don't know him, look him up, study him, get to know him. Jackson Pollock, Pollock. Blessings to you. Thank you for being here. Oh, you guys are amazing. Thank you. There's Amy Radcliffe. Don't spam the chat, guys. All right. I just lost my readings. Hold on, Amy. I don't know if I can do your reading tonight. There it is. Amy Radcliffe, $4.99. Thank you, Amy. Blessings to you. You know, Amy, right now I'm walking into your energy field. It's interesting because I'm getting a lot of getting two colors. I'm getting purple light and green light coming around you. And Spirit is telling me to tell you that what it is that you need the healing stone fluorite, green and purple fluorite, or sometimes it's called rainbow fluorite. But this is a stone you need because you've been putting out so much energy taking care of people, but your energy's been a bit depleted here. So rainbow fluorite is what you need. I also have Doris back here, and she said Thomas is here. And Thomas is asking me to tell you that he's helping you now. And he said, she's at the gate. She's at the gate. She's at the gate. That's what he keeps saying. So it looks like your aunt is kind of standing at the edge of the spirit world. And Thomas says, we can't bring her over. She's not ready. But she's thinking about crossing, but he's there to help her when she goes, if she goes. He's there to help you as well. Just be patient and let the spirit work. Thank you, Amy. Blessings to you. All right. Oh my gosh, there's Callie Radabod, $9.99. Woo, glorified in fluoride too. Hey, Callie, if you don't know what I'm talking about, you have to see yesterday's show. Thank you for your donation. Hi, Bob. Is there a message for me? Hold on just a second, Colleen. Yeah. Colleen, I've got Archangel Raphael back here. He's asking me to tell you that he's coming in here. He says to encourage you to walk forward in the light of love. Looks like you're at a turning point with some relationship energy going on here. And he's asking me to tell you, he says that you're ready to embrace the new beginning. He said, be at peace with yourself. And he said, I am with you. So you do not walk on. The angels are helping you to make good decisions. And he said, you will not lose this time. So that comes over from Raphael. He's also asking me to talk to you here about some financial blessings. And he says that as we get into the beginning of autumn, around September, he said more opportunity for financial blessing opens. So it looks like some good things are coming on the money front. So right now it's about love. September is about the money. So you get love and money. Woo, show me the money, honey. Thank you, Callie. Blessings to you. Thanks for being here. Here's Catalina Lee, $2 donation. Hello, Catalina. Is Santa Muerte reaching out to me? You know, Catalina, if you have a suspicion Santa Muerte is reaching out to you, they probably are. Santa Muerte is a very powerful and distinct energy. Whenever I felt her presence, it's been like, okay, this is Santa Muerte. I found Santa Muerte to be a powerful protector. But I'll tell you, when you work with Santa Muerte, be consistent, because Santa Muerte takes it personally if you don't be regular in your offerings. So love her, take care of her, and she'll take care of you. But I do pick her energy current up around you. So yes, blessings to you. There's Jesper Clausen, 35 Danish krona. Thank you, Jesper. Hey, Bob, can I have a message, please? Thank you, Jesper. You know, Jasper, right now I'm walking into your light and I hear a girl named Seema talk. I think this is one of your Palladian people. And I hear her saying, she said, I'm here. And she says, I want to celebrate with Jesper. She said that you've been making strides. She said, Jesper is connecting so openly to his channel now. And they're saying that the next few weeks for you, it's really about being able to be of service. There will be people seeking you out for your guidance and wisdom. And Seema says, remember, we are here to make it easier for you. So she wants to work with you. She wants to walk with you. She wants to help you to see and to know the channel is being guided by them. So you don't feel like you're straining. Yes, in fact, Edgar Casey just came in. And he said, yes, he said, Jesper, he said, we will control the channel. You just relax into it. So don't strain it. Edgar's helping you, and Seema, and you're going to rock it. Thank you. Watch the next. Yes, hold on. See what he said. Yes, so the next 2 months literally are going to be really busy with channeling work. Blessings to you. Thank you. Oh my gosh, there's Scott from Maryland too. $25 donation. Thank you, Scott. God bless you. Scott says, my last week in Maryland. Movers come Wednesday and sell my house on Friday. Whoa, glorified. And some fluoride too. Make sure to get some toothpaste to bring in your new house. Sky, you were there last night. You remember that? Fluoride. Anyways, go see it if you don't know what I'm talking about. Listen, Scott, thank you so much for your donation. I've got Edgar Casey standing over here, and he's asking me to tell you. He said, throughout my life, this is his words. He said, throughout my life, he said, I had to move and to change up and start over. And he said, don't worry about the timing is right for you. He said, you made the right move. He's asking me to talk to you about on Friday. This is his words. He said, make sure Scott has every piece of paper. There may come something at the closing where somebody's asking for some obscure document. The bank or mortgage people might say, well, we need one more document. Make sure you have everything because somebody is missing a paper. It's not your fault. It's their fault. But just make sure you have all the papers with you. You may need an extra backup of something. All right, so be ready for that. But it looks like everything's flowing forward. And Edgar Casey said he'll help you to get settled. Okay, so timing is right. You're in the right place at the right time. It's going to rock. You're going to rock it. Thank you, Scott, for your kind support. Blessings to you. There's Ramona, 9954. Woo, I like that. That's a really good number, 9954. 499. Thank you. Hi, Bob. Any messages? Hi, Ramona. Let's see what the spirit people have for you today. Anybody back there for Ramona? Yes. Okay. Doris Stokes is back here. And she said, I've got your father. Your father. So your father's here. She said, her father's here. Hold on. Your dad's talking to me. Your dad says a big hug to you. He said, you're doing everything right. Ramona, your dad's asking me, talking to you about, I can't talk. He's asking me to talk to you. We'll get the syntax right. About, he said, being free in the spirit. That's the word he said. He said, tell Ramona, don't get bound up in the corporate world. He said, be free in your spirit. He said, you're traveling. You're seeing the world. He said, the money will be wherever you want to go. So don't limit yourself being fearful about money. He said, follow your spirit. And he said, the money follows. That's from your dad. I get the sense, Ramona, that he's almost encouraging you to kind of move away from where you are, like to go to the west. It's funny, Keith, he keeps showing me Hawaii. And that may be the last place you want to go. But I think you're going to at least go for a visit. And it may be a doorway that opens in Hawaii for you. It may sound crazy, but that's from him. And I know the spirit people always help us. Thank you for being here. Blessings to you. All right. There's Lady Bree, $5 donation. Thank you, Lady Bree. Hearts. Yay, hearts. Hi, Psychic Bob. Is my second great grandfather from England my main guide, or is it someone else? I swear he looks like him. Thank you. Bree, generally our relatives are not allowed to be guides, but I think your main guide really is Nimue. But I do think this great grandfather comes to visit you an awful lot because I do think he was very mystical as a person. And he might have secretly been a witch. Doris just said, yeah, he had leanings towards the mystic and the occult. So that's why he comes around you. But Nimue is actually your main guide at this point in your life. But, he is around you, this great grandfather. And that's what Doris says. Okay. So I hope that helps. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. There's Aaron Patricia, $5. Hello, Aaron. Good to see you. Happy Sunday from Cricket, Frankie, and me. Love offering. God bless you, Aaron. Thank you. Cricket, Frankie, and Frankie are her birds. I love her birds. She has beautiful little parakeets. They're so adorable. Listen, Aaron, I got to tell you right now, I'm walking into your light here, and I've got Doris Stokes still back here, and she's asking me to tell you. She said, Aaron, don't be afraid now. She said, you're getting anxious. And she said she wants you just to relax. She said, this will be the easiest life transition you've ever done. She said, it's because you're in harmony with your higher self. And it does look like in the next 2 months here, there are going to be doors of opportunity. They're leading you out of state. I keep seeing New Jersey and Pennsylvania around you. So I think you're going to travel to the north, and I feel like doors of opportunity are there. The Doris says right now at your current job she said, don't get caught up in everybody else's confusion. She said, that seems to be miscommunication going on. And she said, just stay out of it. She said, just keep your nose down, do what you're told, don't ask questions. She said, you're not going to be there much longer. And she said, not because they're pushing you out, but because you're going to choose that you want to go. So there are blessings coming for you. Don't be afraid for change. Thank you so much. And it looks like the next 2 months, all of this gets going. Thank you so much. There's Philip Gary. Hey, Philip, $5 donation. Thank you, Philip. Blessings to you. Make sure to have some fluoride. All right. Hey, Philip, listen, I got to tell you right now, when I'm in your light, I'm getting, and I think I've told you this before, but I swear it's just coming through so strong. Music. I'm getting this beautiful, it's like angelic synthesizer music. It's very mystical and just lifts me into the spirit realm. I just love it. I don't know if you've been doing some sort of creative project, but you definitely have angelic presences that are channeling music down to you. I feel that this music is almost like healing music, like it's healing you emotionally, but it's also opening a channel of creativity. And I think that over the next, week, it's like you're in this kind of transcendental flow. You might even feel like in the next week that you're kind of walking on clouds or not even part of this world. It may feel a little like you're a little etheric. Don't be afraid of that. I think that's just a byproduct of this kind of channeling process. You're going to be fine, but it is interesting to me. And I do think it means that Spirit's trying to heal you on a core level because you are in a major crossroads now. I do see the month of September as significant around you with some changes. And I feel some of this is career change. But it's more like step onto your path and be blessed. Okay, I hope that makes some sense to you. Thank you for being here. You're always your regular and your kind support. Thank you. Oh my gosh, here's my buddy Christine C. $4.99. Thank you, Christine C. Hi, Bob. Any messages for me? Thank you. Christine, it's interesting because when I step into your aura, I'm seeing a big neon sign. And you know what it says? Fluoride! I'm just playing with you. I don't see a neon sign saying fluoride. I'm just playing. I had to do that just to get one in on you. Let me just step into your light here. Hold on just a sec. I hear him. Ronald Reagan has such a distinct voice. I always loved hearing him talk. He used to always start off all of his sentences with, well, and when I knew Ronald Reagan, I worked for Ronald Reagan. And so it's a real privilege to be able to channel him because I miss him. But he's back here. Thank you, Mr. President. Yes, yes, thank you. I know, it's hard to believe. It's been a long time, hasn't it? He said he remembers when I worked for the White House. Yes. Yeah, Christine, okay. The president's asking me to tell you that he's going to be guiding you now. He said, we're putting some more on her plate. He said, just when she thinks she's taking a break, he said, she's back to work. And he said, for the good old causes that we know so well. That's the way he puts it. He said that you have to also, he said, remember, he said, it's going to be a little bit of a balancing act. He said the material side of things, he's talking about your housing business. He said, that's going to pick up. He said, but it doesn't mean that you don't continue helping the causes that you're being called to. So he said, you are going to get more, invitations to head up some committees and to be involved in some major political projects. And he said, it'll be more of a sign to you that I'm calling you. And not just me. He said, many people here are calling you. He said, the world needs leaders who have integrity and can commit to integrity and service. And so they kind of got their hand on you, Christine. And Ronald Reagan's going to help you. Watch the next 2 weeks. All of this opens up. Blessings to you. There's Karen Bryan, $5 donation. Thank you, Karen. PsychicBob, may we please have a group reading? All right, Karen, thank you for that. All right, this reading that I'm going to do is for everybody listening to the sound of my voice, whether you're watching live or you're watching the show in replay. This message is for everybody tuned in here. So let's see who's got a message for all of us tonight. Is there anybody who'd like to come through with the message? That's lovely. My spirit guide Rose is coming in here. Many of you know Rose from the seances. She's a wonderful communicating guide. And Rose, thank you. Rose is asking me to tell all of you. She said, remember, she said, when I was young and on earth, she said, I didn't give much care to the afterlife. She said, it seems so far away. She said, but remember, my dears, life passes so quickly. And she said, you may be only 20 now. She said, but soon you'll be 60 and then you'll be 80. She says, do not waste the years chasing the things of vanity. She said, I wasted so much of my life worrying about my image. And she said, really, I would have had much more joy if I learned to love God and love my neighbor, like my vicar used to tell me. She said, try to love those who are with you. Try to reach out to them and give them a hand. She said, you'll be a better person and you'll have joy. And she says, and when you become 80 and you realize how quickly life passes, you won't be looking like I did back with regret. So live your life today in peace. And she said, let me help you. I will come to each of you who called me. And she says, I will connect you to others here who will help you on your journey. All right. So there you go. That's Rose's message to everybody. Thank you, Karen. Karen Bryant sponsored that. Blessings, Karen. Thank you. Vanessa Seaman, Canadian $3. Hello, Vanessa. Thank you for your support. Hi, Bob. Any messages for me tonight? Love you. Thank you, Vanessa. Love you too, darling. Thanks for being here. Listen, right now, Doris is back here talking to me. Yes. This is going to sound a little strange, but just hear me out. Doris is saying, she said, Vanessa, she said, the path to healing for you, she said, is found in rediscovering yourself. This is going to sound weird, but she said she wants you to take up a hobby. She said, a hobby will bring you back to remembering who you are. She said, you've been so mired and steeped in sorrow and pain, you've not remembered yourself. She keeps showing you sitting on a yoga mat. So I don't know if you've ever done yoga or you're interested in that, but she literally showed me that you need to have a body, mind, spirit connection. And she said yoga may be one way to do that. Now, you don't have to do yoga, but she's showing it to me, and I do think that it would be something that would be an amazing experience for you. And now, let me tell you about yoga. A lot of people think you have to be super limber and look like a model. Most of the people in yoga classes are like myself. We're not so limber. We're not so perfect, but we can still do yoga. And I'll tell you, as somebody who's been doing yoga, it works. So she's asking me to share that with you. Find a hobby, might be yoga. This is going to be essential because as you give yourself playtime, then everything else opens for you to move forward and to heal. Blessings to you. Thank you. That's from Doris. There's Medina Belvin, $5 donation. Thank you, Medina. Evening, Bob. I meditated last night and asked about my past life restoration. Past life recommend. I can't read the word. Past life memories, I guess you mean. I heard 33. Any ideas? Medina, I tell you, I think you've had more than 33 lives, but I think that they're saying that the last 33 have been the ones that have impacted you the most. I actually see several hundred lives around you. I think you're an older soul than you realize. But they're talking about the 33, meaning the ones that you're drawing influence and power now. So the last 33 lives are kind of interconnected. So as you're opening that channel of those lives, I want you to see if you start to see some patterns that repeat. You might be working on certain lessons that seem to travel lifetime to lifetime, but there may be a consistent theme. Like, for example, in every last life, maybe you started schooling and then, quit. And so maybe there's a message that you're supposed to stick to something or to let go of something. It could be a lot of things. And so I feel like the 33 is really like there's a repeating pattern over the last 33 lives. And so start studying it from that angle, and I think you're going to get more insight. I hope that helps a little bit. Thank you so very, very much. You were very kind to support and to donate. You guys rock. I love all of you. You know, you guys so inspire me every day. Hold on just a second, guys. I'm trying to get the chat in here. All right, hold on a second. All right, there it is. Maribel F. $5 donation. Thank you, Maribel. Hi, Bob. The R show that I got the role for pushes the envelope. Are there any repercussions or is it all positive? I think you're at a turning point where the more visibility you get, it's only going to serve to help you. Um, kind of think of it this way, there's no such thing as bad publicity. Okay. And I feel like your star is rising and I think you'll be a success. So I wouldn't be afraid. And even if you get kicked off the show, guess what? You'll still have had a lot of fun and got a great run out of it. I'm going to say go for it. Blessings to you. Thank you. There's Glittery Rainbow, $5 donation with a little dancing pear. Oh, I like that. That's so cute. Is that a pear? I don't know what that is. That's cute. Hi, Glittery Rainbow. Hold on just a second. I drink some tea here. You know, the water that I use when I make tea has fluoride in it. It's good. All right, Glittery, let me step into your light here. You know, right now as I'm walking into your light, Glittery, I keep hearing Edgar Casey back here. He said the spirit people want you to rest, and he says dreams will be a wonderful way for us to work with you now. So don't strain to channel. Try to sleep now, and you're going to start getting a lot more dream visions as well. Edgar Casey's also asking me to talk to you here about opening your connection for trance channeling. He said eventually, he said, we'll move from the dreams to a trance state so that you'll be able to consciously sit up and go into trance and start to channel. So definitely channeling energy opening. You're going to get a lot more dream messages. Be ready for that. You may feel temporarily that in the outer world, you're not getting as many, regular messages like you usually get, but don't worry about it. Sometimes one sense turns down while the other picks up. So it's just a little trade-off for a little while, and they'll come back into balance. I hope that helps. Thank you so much. Blessings. Stardust C, $5 donation. Oh, thank you, Stardust. Hey, PsychicBob, any messages from my spirit guides? Okay, thank you. Yes, Stardust. Let me just step into your light here. Hold on. Okay. Yes. Doris Stokes is back here, Stardust, and she says to tell you, she said, you've got to seek balance. She said, your life is out of balance. She said, you're trying to do everything. And she said, this is slowing down your ability to gather peace. You really have to put the focus now on moving into a different job because she said 3 jobs is burning you out. She said you cannot physically sustain that you will end up in the hospital with high blood pressure and an anxiety attack. So Doris says, find the new job and be free of the drudgery. All right. She said that there are going to be opportunities open. Now, I see this as a little different than what you've been doing. It'll be in a corporate job. It has some connection to marketing, and it'll be more of a creative job where you design layouts of advertising or put together like newsletters and graphics and things like that. And you're going to enjoy it even more and have more creative time. And it'll allow you to use your channeling skill to channel imagery and ad campaigns and slogans and design for newsletters. So I want you to look for jobs. I feel this may be connected to almost like a nonprofit organization. Doris is shaking her head yes. Or strangely, it may be connected to a hospital. She's shaking her head yes. So I want you to look at hospitals and also nonprofit agencies for marketing support staff. That's what I'm seeing. Blessings to you. All right, there's Robin Boston. Hello, Robin. Long time. She's on PsychicBob marathoner. $5 donation. Thank you, Robin. Hi, Bob. My cat Charlie stopped eating and drinking yesterday. I have no idea what happened. He's young. Will he be okay? Let me step into his light here. Yeah. You know what I'm picking up around him? He's got a fur ball. He swallowed fur ball and it's making him nauseous. He'll cough it up in the next day or so. Don't force him to eat. Just put the food out for him and show it to him. But I think he'll eat. It's going to be about a day or two till he starts to eat. It's not his time to go, but that's what's going on. It's a digestive issue from a fur ball. Okay. Blessings to you. Thank you. Hope that helps. Yay. Oh my gosh, there's the therapist for none and none. Hey, Bob. Hey, therapist. Were you here yesterday? Did you get the fluoride treatment? Fluoride. All right, there. So hold on just a second. You know I'm having too much fun with these words. Um, yeah, you know, right now I'm walking into your light here, and my spirit guide Rose is back here. Rose said she's opening connections. Looks like in the next week there's going to be some job opportunities present themselves for you. And so you're going to have some career changes and choices to make. And so be open to some changing because you're at a crossroads right now where spirit wants to give you more. But you've got to be willing to be letting go of that which you think is secure and move forward. But the next 7 to 10 days, if you send out a resume, you're going to get an offer. And I feel like this is going to go pretty quickly. Like you'll get an interview and right away you'll get an offer. So it's not dragging on. All right. So I hope that helps. Blessings. Oh my gosh, there's beer in this cola box. 4 pounds, 49 pence. Oh, I can't see. Hold on. I gotta clean my glasses. You know, I don't know how glasses get so dirty. I guess I shoot cosmic rays out of my eyes and fog them up. I don't know. All right. Any messages for me? My beautiful blue eyes. Uh, thank you, Baron. Been feeling a little anxious lately. Feel like I'm going to blow a fuse dealing with dark workers. Love you. Thank you, Barons. Love you too. She's my hazel-eyed mystic. Um, Hold on. Let's see. I think Doris is still back. Doris, you have something to say? Yeah, Doris Stokes wants to talk to you, Baroness. Yeah, Doris says you're not releasing. She said you're holding on to everything. That's her word. She said you're pulling it in and ruminating. And she said, you're getting trapped in your head. That's why you're feeling anxious. She said, you've got to let all that go. She said that part of the reason is that you've not been able to be around your crystals. She keeps showing me Lemurian crystals. And she said those crystals did more for you in balancing your energy than you realize. So Doris is going to help you get a Lemurian crystal soon. You're going to be going somewhere and you're just going to see a little crystal. It might be even a pendant or just a little one that you hold. But it's going to be a beautiful Lemurian kind of frosted and you'll see the striations down the side. But she said Lemurian crystal is the key that you need now to bring back the balance, okay? She says, stop holding on to worry. She said, don't you know we're working out everything? She said, have we brought you this far? Would we forget you? And she said, your grandmother's back here. Hold on. Your grandma's coming in. And she said, honey, I'm here for you. And I brought you some tea sandwiches. And she said that she's inspired by jam and clotted cream. So she made you some jammy Dodgers. And she brought them over for you. And she said, here, eat these. And she said, let's just sip our tea. Don't worry about tomorrow, honey. She says, I'm going to help you. And so she's here as well. And so you got Doris helping you with the crystals. She's going to help you to just settle down. And when you drink a cup of tea, you ask her to be there. She'll be there. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. Okay, there's, I can't see. Amanda asks $4.99. Thank you, Amanda. Blessings to you. Listen, Amanda, I have to tell you, right now, I keep picking up Chief White Eagle all around you. And he keeps saying to tell you that he says, tell her to draw power from the golden star. He's holding up a 5-pointed, a pentagram of light, of golden star shines. And it looks almost like, golden light here. It is golden light. It doesn't look like it is. And he said, sit under the light of my star. He said, I want you to visualize that and meditate on it. because he said that right now, he says, as you're opening your channel, he said it's easy to get distracted. And he said, you need to keep the calm. And he said, this golden star comes to you. I bring it to you so that you'll have a point of focus. So let that become your focus and know that you can talk with him as well. And that's going to help you. Thank you so much for being here. Blessings to you. Oh my gosh, there's Karen Bryant, $5 donation. Thank you, Karen. Hey, Psychic Bob, any messages for my mom or my dragon or unicorn guardians or for Red Otter or my angels? Blessings. Hold on just a second, Karen. Let's see who's back here. Yeah. Chief Red Otter is back here for you. Yeah, he's asked me to, he said he's been hanging out with White Eagle, and he said I wanted to come speak to her. Chief Red Otter's asking me to tell you that he says you will be seeing signs of our people, meaning Native Americans. And he says that you have some Native American blood in you as well. And he said that you are one of us. And he said, we will connect you to our signs, symbols. So you're going to start seeing a lot of Native American. It's like you might just walk out and it's painted on the side of a building in big Native American image. Or you might have a truck go by or block your driveway. And suddenly it's like, oh my gosh, that's a Native American sign. So be watching for those signs, because Red Otter is doing that just to get your attention, to let you know that you are being guided. Okay, I hope that helps. Blessings to you. Thank you. There's Maribel. Yeah, $5 donation. Thank you, Maribel. Hi, Bob. I'm getting roadblocks with the move to Florida. Do you think it will be delayed to next year or still on target? No, Maribel, it's going forward. You know, this is the thing, and I think I might have told you this, but sometimes when you work on your spiritual path, it's like people try to throw a wrench into it. It's the dark forces that do it. I don't know why. They just don't like light workers. And because you're committing to your path, things are rising. I still see you going this year, and I know that you'll walk in the path of goodness with that. I want you to call on Archangel Michael, because he's going to be the one to break through for you. So don't give up. You're going to make it all work. Blessings to you. Thank you. There's John Thornton, $10. Thank you, John. Blessings. Hi, Bob. I just feel a little lost. Am I on the right path in life to be on? You know, John, hold on just a second. That tea does wonders. You know, John, I have to tell you, your path is that of a healer. But I have to be honest, I feel that your healing, rather than being through the traditional medical route, really will take off much more once you expand more into the holistic route. Now, I think your work you're doing is wonderful. It's not that you have to totally quit it, but I want you to kind of be thinking about setting down roots in a new area and connecting yourself to a new age community, like working through a new age spiritual store. Because I kind of feel like the traditional medical field for you, it's not inspiring you. And yes, it may be a steady income, but life is so much more than just thinking about money, isn't it? And I know you know that. I know you're not about money. But what if you could have good money and have freedom? And that's what your soul's really calling you to. Your soul is saying, I want freedom. And I know you've been traveling and out on the road, but it's time now to think about settling down. And I think that your travels have given you an opportunity to see new places and to understand that life will go on in different places, and you might have a better life than staying where you are. So I want you to ask the Spirit this week. Say, Spirit, give me the sign of where I'm to go. Now, John, I actually see a few places that you should explore, but I'm a bit hesitant to say it now because I feel that on a soul level, you need to do this as part of your soul work. So I'm going to just start with the challenge of saying, I want you to ask Spirit where they would like you to go, and then see if you understand that. And then next time we gather, if you still haven't struggled, then I'll tell you a little more, okay? I'm not trying to be difficult, but I feel that if I start giving you names, it could narrow your focus and you may miss something even greater or misinterpret it. So I'm going to say Spirit's going to guide this. But I see a move around you in a sense of shifting the career focus more towards holistic work than traditional medical work. And I don't think the transition will be difficult for you. So I'm going to put that out there. I want you to play with it. And we'll do another live readings on Tuesday. So if you have a problem, you can come back and we'll look at it again. But I hope that gives you a beginning. Okay. And I hope you're not mad at me for not giving you every detail. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. So hold on a second, guys. All right. There's Unique 3687, $5 donation. Do I have money coming in soon? I don't know. Let's ask the spirit people. What about Unique's money situation? Yes, you do, Unique. They're saying in the next 2 weeks, somebody's approaching you with an opportunity. You have to be willing to change what you're doing. And I feel like this new opportunity may be a little outside your comfort zone. But I also think it's going to give you a lot more freedom as a person. I get a sense that there'll be some work coming for you. It may have strangely some connection to sales, like you close contracts or get people to commit to some type of payment system, or could be like medical thing, like we're signing people up for medical things. But there's something where you're connecting to people and you're enjoying the interactions and it feels freer, and I see money around it. So I want you to focus on positions that could be sales positions, marketing positions, something like that. There may be a healing element to it as well. So yes, you're going to move forward. Blessings to you. There's Baroness Cola Bob's £1.79. Ask Doris what kind of witch I am, Baron. Okay, we'll see about that. Let me see. Doris, what type of witch is Cola? Doris looks a little shocked. She said, oh, I don't know. She said, I'm a spiritualist. She said, but back in my day, we did talk about the hedge witch. So I think you're a hedge witch. That's from Doris. Blessings to you. Thank you. Oh, excuse me, guys. She's making me burp now. Sorry, I don't mean to be rude. There's JB, $5 donation. Thank you, JB. Hi, Bob. Does my wife's Aunt Eileen have any messages for her? Or my wife's mother? Thank you. Hold on just a second. I think I've got both of them back here. Doris said there's 2 waiting. Let me see. Hold on. I'm having trouble getting it. Can you bring them closer, Doris? I can't hear it. Leslie, can you help with this? Okay, I think her mother's the one speaking. I hear her saying, I'm here, honey, I'm here. She wants your wife to know, she said, that she's fine in spirit. And she said, don't worry about me. She said, I'm so sorry that I made everybody go through all that sorrow. But she wants everybody to know she's fine. And she said, yes, Aunt Eileen is here. And Aunt Eileen says to let you know that she's coming in to help you as well. JB, it looks like your wife may be going through kind of a life change here. There's something going on. They're asking to talk about some healing for her, and it's kind of a new beginning. I think she's at a crossroads where she wants to go on a new career path and do some radical changes, and both of them are coming in to support that. And they say, yes, tell her to go forward. We're going to help her get there. And this is going to heal her emotionally, and it looks like it's going to give her some financial blessings. So they're both there to encourage her along. They're kind of her cheerleaders from the spirit world. Thank you so much. I hope that helps. Blessings to you. Oh my gosh, you guys, you blow me away. You just shock me with all the wonderful questions. Oh, there's JB again. Hi, JB. $5 donation. Thank you. Can Doris, Rose, or Alfred educate us all onto why suicide is not a good choice? How does suicide affect our charts and the ones we leave behind? Well, thank you, JB, for sponsoring. Let me see if I can get anybody over. Anybody want to talk about that? Yeah, Alfred. Okay, Alfred's going to address this. Yeah. Alfred said, he said that when you commit suicide, he said you fail your final exam. He said that humans come into the earth to take on the challenges of the soul. And he said, when you commit suicide, he said, you have given up your studies. You have quit before the final test. He said, it's like walking out on the final exam. He said, for those of you, he said, who struggle with this, he says, try, please, to consider that when you are in the time of crisis, he said, if you will call on heaven and if you will wait it out, he said, everything will change. He said, you become despondent and you look in the short term and say, nothing will change. But he says, is there anything in your lives or in your life that doesn't change? This is interesting. Alfred said, he said, he wants you to consider a car. He said, how many of you here drive a car that you bought brand new? He said, 10 years ago, it was shiny and new. Maybe today your car has some dings and rust spots, and maybe it's had some new tires put on and some new glass windows put in because they got broken. He said, this is like your physical body. You will go through challenges. You will feel beaten up. But if you just wait, he says, everything changes. You get the new tire, the windshield gets fixed, the paint job gets restored. He said, Spirit knows that you go through challenges, but you must wait on Spirit, and we will restore and repair for those who are willing to wait upon us. He said, have patience, for everything changes. The car of yesterday is different than the car of today. Yesterday, your car was low on gas and you thought it was over. Today, you now have a new supply of gas and your car is going again. He said, nothing in your material world lasts forever or stays the same. The good goes and comes and goes, but the bad also comes and goes. So Alfred said, don't hold on to thinking that today is forever. Today is only today. And when you look ahead, if you say tomorrow and the next day and the next day, it will be forever the same. He said, this is a delusion of your mind. Do not be trapped by that falsehood. All right. So there you go. All right. That's from Alfred. Thank you, JB, for sponsoring that. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Well, guys, listen, we are almost at our hour here. And Psychic Bob, it's my Friday night. So I'm going to Netflix and chill with the Baroness Cola Bobs tonight. It's our Sunday night. Going to have some food, sip some iced tea, and just chillax. But I want to say thank you for joining us tonight. I hope you've enjoyed it. Thank you for your kind support and for all your messages. You guys are the best, and I really appreciate it. Hi, Unique. Unique 367, 3687 says, that was a beautiful message from Alfred. Yes, isn't Alfred amazing? You know, I'm so fortunate. And that was only half as good as he normally is. When I'm in trance and he fully takes over my body, he even has more better words. But I got what I could from him, and I hope you like that. Thank you. Thank you, John. John says, thank you, Bob, for your service. Thank you, John, for your support and blessings. Thank you. You rock. You know, guys, remember this. And I think Alfred, what he said is so true. You know, there's always a tomorrow. And don't I always say, for those of you who watch my astrology show every week, I always say, when you find yourself in a time of struggle, I always say this, I'm going to say it tonight. Don't give in to despair. Just pause and look to the stars. For that zodiac wheel is always above us, always spinning, always in motion. And that means that you can let the stars be your allies. They will give you power, draw power from them on your journey. Keep a little faith, a little hope, and a little love in your hearts. And you're going to make it through, you know. By the way, for those of you tuning in late, I'm wearing my new astrology shirt. I thought I'd show it to you one last time. I don't know if you can see. It's kind of hard to see, but it's the wheel of the zodiac with the constellations, the star constellations. Isn't that cool? You guys like that? Anyways, I thought you'd like that. And I'm wearing my Zodiac, my vintage 1970s Aquarius pendant made in bronze, solid bronze. There it is with the water bear. He's pouring water. And on the back side, it's got the sun with the planets revolving in their orbits and the glyphs of the zodiac around the edge. So I'm all blinged out in my astrology because, I just love astrology. I've been working on astrology charts today and having so much fun. Listen, if you want to learn more about astrology, you got to join us on Monday. Nobody comes up. That is the smallest ranked show of the week is astrology. And a lot of people say, I wish I could get some psychic help, Bob, but I can't buy a reading right now. I said, come out to Monday because I give the overview, the astrological overview for the week with the planets that are in motion, and I give individual horoscopes for every zodiac sign. So everybody there gets a reading. I would love to have you come out and just join us on Monday night, and we'll have a lot of fun. Plus, tomorrow, I'm going to show you one of my vintage astrology jewelry pieces. I have a lot of jewelry. This is just one of them, but tomorrow I'm going to show you one of my pieces that I just found I thought I lost. Oh, I've been having a panic from the Jean Dixon estate. You remember Jean Dixon, the famous astrologer? Well, I have a piece of jewelry that is my Aquarius cross. So I'm going to show that to you tomorrow. And I got another new astrology shirt. So this is one of them. I got another. So be here tomorrow. Join us 7 p.m. live for astrology. I'd love to have you here. We'll have a lot of fun. We'll see what's in the stars. Thank you for being here. You guys rock. Listen, I'll see you back here tomorrow. And may all of you, thank you. Shout out to Baroness Bobs for her wonderful, Baroness Cola Bobs. I can't talk to her. Thank you, Baroness Cola Bobs, for your wonderful service, your help in chat, keeping us all safe. She's with us every week to keep us all focused and help us with the chat. And I really appreciate it. So thank you. She says, I keep my Bob young, plenty of Netflix and chill, and a steak pie or cherry pie, LOL. That's right. She's going to feed me well. You guys rock. I love you. Blessings to all of you. We'll see you back here tomorrow for Astrology Forecast, live 7 p.m. Thank you. Scott's going to join us for the Astrology Forecast. All right. We'll see you then, Scott. You guys rock. We'll see you then. Thank you. Good night. Blessed be.